Fuck, man, how do I even start this video?
Hello, Zane Nation. Unfortunately, it's not good news today.
So much is happening right now with Borderlands 3, like, just so much stuff that I can't even condense it into one video, but of course I'm gonna do it anyway for more ad revenue. I mean, come on guys. We've got a ton of news to break down, and I want to do it in a way where we just interweave with it and just give our 2 cents on each little bit, but of course, first of all, we're starting with the biggest thing, which is the April 1st patch for Borderlands 3, which is not an April Fool's joke, one bit. In this absolutely crazy hotfix, I mean, no exaggeration here, this genuinely might be the most balls to wall, nuts to butts, absolutely fucking cum stained up the wall hotfixes that I've seen in a while. And when I first saw this, I could not believe it. Like, my jaw legitimately dropped. First things first, Gearbox are activating the Show Me the Iridium event. This event is live until the 8th of April, which is when DLC 6 releases. And what is the Show Me the Iridium event, you may be asking? The Show Me the Iridium event basically means that Iridium is going to drop more frequently from all bosses, from all Iridium chunks, from everything. Now, why is Gearbox doing this? Gearbox is doing this for a multitude of reasons, and we're going to get into the biggest one a little later on, but the first one and the most obvious one is that we need Iridium to fight Hemovorus, or as I call it, Bug Beetle Queen III, and that's going to be happening in DLC 6, and you know, you're going to need like 500 per fight, which is why they're letting you get so much of this. So just keep that one in your mind, because we're going to come back to that soon. I'm going to explain a little bit about that. Next up, Gearbox say that they've prevented artifacts from dropping for players before they unlock at level 27 in arms race, which is really handy. I don't know much about this bug, but I'm sure it's fixed. Maybe not. They've increased the chance for legendary gear to appear in the golden chest on Sanctuary 3, which is absolutely fantastic, but also at the same time it has me thinking, is it really necessary considering they're adding the diamond armory with DLC 6? I don't know. So I'm kind of weird champing on this change here. I don't know if it was insanely necessary unless they're going to be lowering the world drop rates, which again we'll get into just a second. Now here's the kicker. Here's the really big change, which is going to shake up the meta of Borderlands 3 a lot. And honestly, guys, I might have to become a Moze main, or maybe I might have to make another video saying why Moze is trash. Whatever furthers my career at this point. It says lowered the amount of damage being passed along to passive skills that use Mayhem scaling in Mayhem 6 and above. Now, let me break that down for all of you non-Redditors out there, including myself. Basically, this means that skills like Fire in the Skag Den and Big Surplus, which were dealing crazy damage on Moze for no reason, no longer do crazy damage for no reason. And why were they getting this crazy damage? Well, because these skills will naturally scale up in the damage they give you when you go up in Mayhem levels, but unfortunately, the damage that they were being given was actually getting double and triple dipped by the Mayhem scaling. I think, I could be wrong. Please don't murder me. And they say here that passive skills which have Mayhem scaling enabled have created very spiky moments in the damage pipeline. I know, I mean, who would have thought, right? These spikes are far outside the bounds of normal damage. Balancing content around these spikes would have removed build diversity and forced players into very specific and specialized builds. That is counter to the goals of always increasing diversity, so they're changing the scaling accordingly. So you can make all of these big changes, Gearbox, but we still can't get a Wilhelm plant pot on Sanctuary? Disappointment. Disappointment. So one bombshell's fucking dropped. My house is in shambles. I need to move out. My grandma's gonna let me stay, which is hella good because she's a baddie. But then there's more. They drop a second bomb here. They've implemented a 2-stack limit on Zane's commitment skill. And I just don't know what to say here. I am not ready. Listen, please don't dislike my video. This was not me. I swear, I know Redux said it to 3, but this is not me. I didn't do this. When the increased stacking was discovered, they said that they were going to leave it alone because they didn't think it was causing catastrophic issue. I have no idea how. Now they're deciding that it is, and they need to nerf commitment. They have to cap commitment. It's 2 stacks. And honestly, what is it with Gearbox one-upping Redux? You know, first the Rhine is in Redux, then it's in BL3, and then we set the stacks to 3, they set them to 2. I'm doing it, Gearbox. I'm bringing Slag back. I'm doing it. Fuck you guys. And it's like the hotfix doesn't stop it. They've decreased the damage bonus on the gunner's short fuse skill from 75% to 50%. So Moze mains, it's official. I slept with your mother, and if you disagree, increase the damage done by skills using the Siren's Phase Cast and Phase Slam. And here they say that Phase Cast got 5%, Deliverance got 5%, Reverberation, Tandava, and Face Slam got 10%. Fracture damage bonus got 35%. Downfall got 10%. That's a lot of numbers. I skipped math, but honestly, I gotta say 5%'s kinda low. I don't know if that's good or not. Amara kinda trashed though any. Alright, moving on. Gearbox have also delivered enough to the Guardian perk Groundbreaker, lowering the damage from 25% to 10%. So Glitching Queen, if you've got another melee build, you're gonna have to put it on the back burner for now because Guardian ranks does not equal melee build. I've been telling people, and I'm telling you guys right now, Hollow Point needs to be next. Noel, I know you're watching this video. Put in a good word, because low-key, you got the Wilhelm guy fighting your battles. I'm fighting for you, Noel! Next up, we've got some more weapon adjustments here. The Creeping Death has had the reload explosion damage increase. The Amazing Grace has had weapon damage increase. The Mutant has slightly reduced recoil rate and more weapon damage. The Pain is Power got more weapon damage. The Tribal got more weapon damage. The Satisfaction, the Plumage got weapon damage. The Freeman got weapon damage. And the Face Puncher got fucking nerfed! What? They nerfed the Face Puncher? Bro, how am I gonna make a melee build now? How am I gonna make a melee build, Gearbox? You're literally ruining the meta. Alright, fuck it. Next change. So you guys remember earlier when I mentioned they were doing a new mini event to get more Iridium in the game for the raid boss and all that cool shit? Well, that's not the only reason they were implementing it, because out of nowhere, like a fucking RKO, Gearbox have introduced the Crazy Earl's reroll machine and Maurice's ultra fucking poggers black market vending machine. What? I was just trying to do my thing. I woke up and said, alright, fuck it, we about to whack one out, you know what it's about. And then Gearbox say that they're going to be introducing Crazy Earl's reroll machine, and for those of you who aren't aware of what this is, yes, it's anointment rerolling. What more do you want me to say? It's anointment rerolling. They're putting it in the game. So Crazy Earl's reroll machine is going to be in the cargo bay of Sanctuary 3, and you're going to be able to reroll your anointments. And then second of all, out of like a fucking crazy Destiny sci-fi fanfiction, Maurice has got his own vending machine, which is total bullshit because first he steals all the plant pots and none of them are called Wilhelm, and now he's getting his own vending machine. I don't understand this one, Chief. So clearly there's some favoritism going on here because Maurice's black market vending machine is going to be moving locations within the base game locations of BL3, and it's going to have a bunch of cool loot in there that you can buy each week, which is really, really cool. Fuck, man. How am I supposed to compete with this? I mean, first you're going to nerf Zane. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. These are all really, really, really good changes, and I can't believe that they've announced, first of all, the Anoint rerolling and the Maurice machine now, because I thought they were going to do that when DLC 6 dropped, or on the Bordercast before this hotfix. But I also just can't believe that they took such a plunge to nerf Zane so hard. First of all, I'm totally for it. I've already said it, I miss when Zane wasn't the best character in the game, because personally, I feel like if you're the worst Vault Hunter, you get more sympathy, which means I'm getting mad puss, my guy, and that was a solid win for me. But straight up, like, these are really, really good changes that were needed, and I think the balancing in the game is going to benefit a lot from these, so this is just an all-round fucking solid hotfix, and Graham, I'll buy you a drink. There you go. I said it. I'll buy you a drink, gamer. Let's do it. Me and you. But there is one thing I want to bring up about this, though, which is a really big downside. Now, I'm referring when I talk about this to the Diamond Armory, which was announced on the Bordercast. And I know I didn't make a video on it. I'm sorry. When you get this much puss, my guy, you gotta stay poggers and you don't always have time to report on stuff. But I can't help but feeling like the new ways to get loot from the Diamond Armory and Maurice's machine and the golden chest rates being upped, and also we're getting a reroll machine, is actually a really bad idea with the current legendary drop rates in the game. Now, who knows, Gearbox could pull a complete fucking turnaround on me and make every legendary drop at like 0.0001 rate in when DLC 6 drops. But straight up, Gearbox, I know you're watching this video, and I know I'm probably not the person you want to listen to, but take it from me, having these things added into your game is a really, really good idea. Only if the things they reward you with actually feel valuable. And I'm sorry, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but legendaries do not feel special. I'm not going to rant for 5 minutes here because honestly, I think a shorter video is going to attract the most normies, and I want to piss off a lot of Zane mains, so we're going to keep it short and sweet. But I'm just saying, Gearbox, if we had lower world drop rates for legendaries and even lower dedicated drop rates for legendaries, these changes would be 1,000 times better. And I'm just talking out of my dick hole. They could legitimately be decreasing these rates, right? And I wouldn't even know about it. But Gearbox, if you're not thinking about doing it, please, 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 please reduce the legendary world drop rates, and DLC 6 is fucking goated. Please, Gearbox, save me from this hell. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video today. Gearbox, very good job on the hotfix. Just all-round props. This is just fucking amazing. I'm so hyped for DLC 6. And with that being said, gamers, I'll see you in the next one.
Melt has to offer.
Come round behind me to get the score.
Yeah. No.
Beat it.
Beat it, yes!